Hey, my legion, how y'all doing today? I'm here today to review a movie called The Devil's Candy. Now, I remember seeing Chris Stuckman do a review of it a long time ago, and I kind of forgot about the movie. And then my friend Tony Talent was telling me about it, and I asked if he could make me a thumbnail. He said it was really good. He said it was on Netflix. I said, "Oh, cool! I get to watch it last night." And I watched it last night. My sister was nice enough to stay over, and she told me about these Amish stores that we went to that I really liked. And what happened? We started watching The Devil's Candy. And what happened was it starts off with this guy playing. It has like a metal influenced soundtrack, heavy metal soundtrack. And this one crazy heavy guy playing guitar real loud. And his mother said, get out, I don't want you out of here." And then he ends up killing her, right? And you see her falling down the steps. Now that scene was very reminiscent of with the falling down the steps, the way it was shot, reminiscent of Psycho. Whenever they had Anthony Perkins came out and killed that guy, and he'd show him going back like that. And apparently he gets rid of his parents. And there's this family, father who's a painter who loves heavy metal, his daughter who loves heavy metal and stuff like that, and his wife. They end up buying the house, and the guy ends up running away. They end up buying the house, and the guy selling it to him. I don't know how much time has passed during this time frame, and they end up selling the house. And there's a real estate guy saying, "We're supposed to tell you about what happened in the house, the deaths there." And they said there was a mother and father passed away when it was killed, and he's a painter. And what happened was they had like a big giant open space, and he said he wanted it for a studio, and that's one of the selling points of the film, of the house. And they ended up buying the house and really enjoying it. And you see him paint, but the whole time he was in there, you start hearing these voices in his head, just like the guy who killed his parents. Amen, amen. And it sounds like the guy who did the voices for, who does the vocals for Rammstein. And what happened was he starts seeing the visions that this killer sees that kills his parents. And then that guy comes over to his house and says, "I want to come back home." And I don't want to give away much more. It really gets really intense. It's 79 minutes long. And after that part, there's some scenes that are kind of tough to watch in some parts. 'Cause I really got in the movie. I was riveted throughout the whole thing. And it's really, really good. I mean, like I said, there's some parts that are really tough to watch, but sometimes with an effective horror film, that happens. I mean, not through gore or anything like that, just like stuff that happens. I don't want to give anything away. It's really, really good. And like Tony was telling me, definitely stay through the ending credits. Ever since I saw Strange Brew with Bob and Doug McKenzie, I've been watching ending credits ever since. That's the one that did it, because it was like, because a lot of times people in the theater, when the credits roll, people leave, or like in the drive-in, credits roll, people leave. Now with all these things like Marvel Universe and all these things, people stay until the end of the credits to see if there's any more stuff in there. I remember, um, when we saw Logan, John and I, it's a Marvel film, right? And we stayed to the ending credits, and there was no extra scene at the end of the credits because I mean the Logan was different, really good though, and I was like, oh, like that. They were disappointed. But no, with Bob and Doug McKenzie, they started, they had the credits, and then they showed him doing their SCTV bit. And they said all these other people they left, and they're going to miss all this stuff we did. Ah, ha, ha, ha. So ever since I've been staying through the ending credits. Well, anyways, in this movie, they play "For Whom the Bell Tolls" from Metallica during the ending credits, and they have like all the script. It's really cool. That part's cool. But like I said, the movie's fantastic. There's parts that are tough to watch in here because you care about all the characters. All the acting is fantastic. All the character development's very well done. It's a very entertaining and very effective horror film. So I give it a 10 out of 10. I want to thank Tony for letting me know it was on Netflix. I didn't know. I heard of it. I remember seeing Chris Stuckman review it, and then he said he saw it on Amazon. So I said, well, it's not going to be on Netflix. Then that's what I assumed. Now I found it's been on Netflix for a little while. It's really good. 10 out of 10. So until next time, bye, please. As always, take care of my legion.